Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today we make this Starburst granny square bucket hat. I have two tutorials that show you how to 1. Make the Starburst granny square and 2. How to join granny squares individually. These give you a very slow demonstration on how to do both these things, but today we're just going to go a little bit faster. So if you need a slower demonstration, go and check out those videos, but let's get right into it. For this project, you'll need weight for yarn in 2 different colors. I'll link down below some yarns that I like, 3.5mm hook, and scissors. For skills, you'll need to know chain, slip stitch, single crochet, double crochet, and treble crochet. And because hats tend to be a little bit tricky, I show you how to make 2 different sizes in this tutorial. Let's begin. We're going to begin with a slip knot and a chain of 4. And then slip stitch into the very first chain to create a circle. Instead of this step, you can go ahead and make a magic ring. From here, we're going to chain up 3, and this counts as a double crochet. After that, we're going to insert 11 double crochet into the circle that we just made. And double crochet is yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So repeat that for a total of 11 times, and I'll meet you at the beginning of the round. Once you've made it to the end of the round, you're going to slip stitch at the top of the chain 3 you did to end off the row, chain up 1, and cut your work, and we'll get started on round 2. So once you've completed the round 1, you're going to insert your hook under any one of the double crochets we just completed from the previous round, and take your second color, and we're going to attach it, securing it with, I like to use my thumb and my middle finger, but do whatever feels natural to you. Going to yarn over and pull up a loop, and make sure you have a little bit of a tail end of the secondary color. From here, you're going to chain up 3, and this does count as a double crochet. We are now going to double crochet 3 together to make clusters in every stitch in the round. So the first cluster looks a little bit different because it has a chain 3. So I'm going to show you 2 of them. Your next stitch, you're going to start a double crochet but not complete it. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then you're going to stop. And then you're going to repeat exactly what you just did. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops and chain 1. And that would be double crochet 3 together. So after your chain 1, you go in as if you're doing a regular double crochet, except you stop before the last pull through 2, and then you repeat. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So this would be 2 incomplete double crochet stitches, and we need 3 of them. So go ahead and repeat that one final time. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And now you'll actually have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 and chain 1. So only the first cluster is different. Go ahead and repeat what we just did in all of the stitches, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. You should have a total of 12 clusters once we're done. So here we are at the end of the round. I just finished my last chain 1. From here, we're going to insert our hook and slip stitch to join at the top of that chain 3, chain up 1, and cut your work, and we'll get started on round 3. We've completed round 2. We're going to insert our hook in one of the chain 1 spaces and attach the first color that we were working on. Again, leave a little bit of a tail and pull up a loop. Here we're actually going to chain 4, and this counts as a treble crochet, and we are going to insert 2 more treble crochet in the same chain 1 space. So treble crochet is yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and one last time, yarn over, pull through 2. And these are not clusters, so when you add your third treble crochet, they will all be just regular separated treble crochet. From here, we're going to chain up 1. And we're working all of these stitches in the chain 1 spaces. You can see them when you pull on your work like that. We're going to go in with 3 double crochets in the chain 1 space. So 1, 2, and 3. And again, these were not clusters, right? So you can see the difference how these ones are clustered together and these ones are flat and normal. From there, you chain up 1 and do 3 more double crochet in the next chain 1 space and chain up 1. And now we've made it to our corner. So we're about to make a corner. The corner for this round is in treble crochet. So you're going to go ahead and insert 3 treble crochet into that next chain 1 space. Then you're going to chain 1 and into the same chain 1 space, you're going to insert 3 more treble crochet. And that will complete your corner. So you can see the square starting to form. There's a circle here, and then the square is starting to be made on the outside. After you finish the corner, you chain up 1, and then you insert 3 double crochet in the next chain 1 space, like you just did before, and chain up 1, and then 3 more double crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, and now you've met a corner again. So the corner is made again with 3 treble crochet, a chain 1, and 3 more treble crochet, all in the same chain 1 space. To follow the pattern of having 2 sets of 3 double crochet, chain 1 in between the corner, and the corner is 3 treble crochet, chain 1, and 3 treble crochet. So I'll meet you right here at the end of the round. So now we're coming up on the end of the row. I just finished my last chain 1. From here, we're going to go back into the very first chain 1 space we did and insert the remaining 3 treble crochets to complete the corner and finish off this round. So I just finished my 3rd one. I'm going to chain up 1 and slip stitch at the top of that chain 4, chain up 1 and cut my work, and we'll get started on round 4. Let's go ahead and get started on round 4. So insert your hook in any of the corner chain 1 spaces and attach the secondary color. Here we are going to chain up 3. And if you've ever made a granny square before, this is the typical granny square pattern we are now going to be following, but I'm still going to show you how. I left a little bit of a longer tail end so I could work it in. And this chain 3 does count as a double crochet. I'm going to insert 2 more double crochet into this corner and chain 1. And in every chain 1 space until we meet the corner, we are going to work 3 double crochet and a chain 1, just like we did in that previous row. So that was 3 double crochet, chain 1, and in here that is again 3 double crochet, chain 1, and one more time 3 double crochet, chain 1, and now we're at the corner. So the corner is pretty similar to what we just did, except we're just using double crochet. So you're going to do 3 double crochet, then you're going to chain 1, and then into the same chain space 3 more double crochet. Pretty similar pattern in all of the chain 1 spaces except for the corners, which are here, 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 and here. You're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, and when you get to a corner over here, you do 3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochet, all in the same stitch, and you continue that all the way around. I'll meet you here at the beginning of the row. So I just completed my last chain 1 and my last set of 3 double crochet. From here, I'm going to go into the same chain 1 space we started in and insert 3 double crochet And then from there, I'm going to chain up 1, slip stitch to join at the top of the chain 3, chain up 1. You can go ahead, chain up 1 and cut your work. You'll need to make 4 of these squares in total. So if this is your second, third, or 4th, don't chain up 1 and cut. I'm going to show you how to join the squares now. So I have 3 of them here already connected. So I'm going to show you how to join the 4th. The steps are the same no matter which one you're connecting. And I did end this square off on a chain 1. I'm going to insert my hook into the chain 1 space of the square I'm working on right now. And I'm also going to insert it into the chain 1 space corner of the square I'd like to attach it to. So that's this space right here. And then I'm going to sandwich the 2 squares together to make sure that all of the stitches line up. This is also the time where you want to make sure that your single crochet stitch is facing you, because that's how you know all your single crochets will be on the same side, and that's exactly what we're looking to do. So now that you have your hook inserted into those 2 chain 1 spaces, we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, and make a single crochet. This basically just is the first attachment. We're going to continue doing that, inserting 1 single crochet in each of the stitches all the way down until you meet the chain 1 space again on the other side. So line up your stitches again and go under both squares, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 for your single crochet. Again, go under both stitches, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 for single crochet. And again, now I've reached a chain space. You do the same exact thing. Go under both chain spaces and complete your single crochet. And you're just going to complete that all the way down until the end of the row. And here I am at the chain 1 space of both squares. This is where you insert your last single crochet. And from here, you can chain up 1 and cut your work. When you have all 4 squares connected, they should look something like this. But now we're going to go ahead and make a solid granny square. So we're only going to be using 1 color for this. We're going to start out the same way we did for all the other squares by making a slip knot and a chain 4. And then slip stitch to join in the very first chain to make a circle, or you can make a magic ring. From here, we're going to chain up 3, and we're going to insert 2 double crochet into the circle we just made. Then we're going to chain 1 and insert 3 double crochet. All of these stitches go into the same circle, and chain 1 and 3 more double crochet, followed by a chain 1. And then we're going to do that one final time, 3 double crochet and chain 1. So the chain 3 we started with did count as a stitch. We're going to go ahead and slip stitch to join in that chain 3 to complete the round. Luckily, we get to continue working with this color and work on round 2. Round 2, we're going to chain up 3 and turn our work. In the chain 1 space directly below it, we will insert 2 double crochets and chain 1. In this round, every chain 1 space is a corner. So for corners, we insert 3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 more double crochet in that same chain 1 space below it. And you repeat that in every chain 1 space. So we're going to chain 1 and do that again. 3 double crochets and chain 1, and 3 more double crochet in the same chain space. So I'll meet you at the beginning of the round. Great news for you, this is going to get really repetitive so you can catch on really quickly. We just finished our chain 1, and this is the first chain 1 space we worked in. So you guessed it, we're going to insert 3 more double crochet into that chain space and chain 1 and slip stitch to join at the top of the chain 3, which did count as a stitch. So from here we chain up 3 and turn. And just as we started the row below it, we're going to insert 2 double crochet into that same chain 1 space and chain 1. In the next chain 1 space, we're going to insert 3 double crochets and then chain 1. When you meet a corner, you make a corner. That's basically the rule of a granny square. So in the corner, you're going to insert 3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 more double crochet again. So after you complete the corner, you chain 1, and we have a chain 1 space, but not a corner. So the name of the game is 3 double crochet, chain 1. Next we have another corner, so you guessed it, we're going to make another corner. Which again is 3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochet all in the same space. So this pattern continues for as long as you need it to be in regards to making a granny square. Currently we are on round 3 and we need to do 4 rounds for the size we're making today, which is size small. And a medium or large size hat will actually call for 5 rounds. So I'm just going to finish up this corner here with you right now. The last double crochet, you chain 1 and slip stitch to join at the top of the chain 3. And this is the end of round 3. So as I was saying before, if you want to make a size small, you'll make 1 more round. And if you want to make a medium to large, you'll make up to round 5. After that are exactly the same. So I'll meet you at the end of row 4 or 5, whichever you choose, and we'll continue with the following steps. Just a quick recap for good measure. You're going to chain 3 and turn, and then you're going to insert 3 double crochet into the chain 1 corner, chain 1, and then you're going to insert 3 double crochet, chain 1 in every chain 1 space. In every corner, you're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochet, chain 1 to complete the corner. Continue that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of round 4 or round 5. So here I am at the end of round 4. Do not chain up and cut 1 because we will be attaching this square immediately. So here are the previous 4 squares that we made. So I'm going to be attaching each one of the sides of the solid square to the top or the edge of the 4 squares we already completed. So I'm going to take my hook in the loop that we just finished in. I'm going to chain up 1. I'm going to insert my hook under that chain 1 space and under this chain 1 space and put a single crochet. So now we're lining up this edge and we're single crocheting down here. So you can just refer back to that section of the video or my video on how to join granny squares if you need to see that over again. But I'm just going to basically show you which sides are connected and not really how to connect it anymore because I'm confident you have that down already. So I'll meet you at this corner. Here I am, I just put a single crochet in both corners. And then I'm going to take this side of the solid square and attach it to this side of the main granny square. Basically, I'm going to turn it like this and stitch these 2 sides together. So I've just made it to this corner. Now this side is going to be attached to this side. Fold it again like this. And you're going to attach these 2 sides together. Made it to the next corner, so all that there's left to do is attach this side to the top of this square, and I'll meet you at this corner. Now I made it to that final corner, and you should have a dome-like shape that looks like this with one side open, and we're going to close that right now. We're going to close it the same exact way using single crochet to join the sides together. So flip your work this way, and now we're attaching 2 of the main granny squares down this way with the single crochet, and I'll meet you here in this chain 1 space. So now we've closed out the dome shape, and we're going to start on the brim. From where you just ended, you're going to chain up 3, and this counts as a double crochet. And then you're going to insert 1 double crochet in each and every stitch, including the chain 1 spaces. All the way around. So continue adding 1 double crochet in every single stitch, and I'll meet you at the beginning of the round. After inserting 1 double crochet in every stitch, you're going to slip stitch to join in that first chain 3, and we're going to start our second round of the brim with a chain 3. And this is going to be an increase row, so insert 2 double crochet in each stitch. Pretty simple. That's all you have to do. I'll meet you at the end of the round. This is my last double crochet of the row of inserting 2 double crochet into every stitch. Now slip stitch to join at the top of the chain 3. And this will be our final row for the brim. You're going to chain up 3 and insert 1 double crochet into each stitch, as we did in the first round of the brim. So I'll meet you at the end of the round. So I just insert my final double crochet, and as we've been doing this whole time, insert into the chain 3 a slip stitch, chain up 1, and now that we're done, we can actually cut our work. At this point, you want to just go ahead and weave in any ends and just clean up your project. And just for contrast, I want to show you the large size. This is what it looks like if you do 5 rounds at the top, and this is what it looks like if you do 4. So you can see if I just line it up corner to corner, there's like this much more surface area that the large takes up. And I'll also show you what it looks like on the mannequin. But that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.